Hello and welcome back to Sherwood Park Toyota. Today we're looking at a Toyota Tacoma TRD Pro Hybrid in the color white. Let's take a look. Starting in front here, underneath the hood, we have the gas component of the hybrid energy system. It is a turbocharged iForce Max 2.4-liter L4 engine, automatic transmission, gets up to 326 horsepower, 465 pound-foot of torque, towing capacity up to 5,950 pounds, payload up to 1,565. Up front, you've got LED headlights, customary daytime running lights, fog lights down below. Across your front bumper, you have these little round nodules. These guys are your front parking sensors. Up front, you do have the TRD grille light. We'll show you how to function that guy when we get inside. You also have your front-facing camera up front here as well. If you look underneath, you'll find you have the skid plate down there too. Along to the side here, we have the black alloy limited TRD 18-inch wheels. You also have that red TRD shock. Then up front, you also have the TRD Pro plaque. This is on both sides, and then you have that hood grille in the middle you can see there. On your side mirrors, we have integrated turn signals, blind spot monitoring, and then cameras on the side. This guy contributes to your surround view camera effect. Both of your front handles, you have this little dimple. This guy indicates keyless entry, but we'll talk about him more on your driver's side. Down below, we have the rock rails installed on this unit. Rear windows all come with factory tinting. In the back here, currently we have the rear cargo lights turned on. These guys can be turned off or work automatically with opening and closing of doors. You also notice that the middle panel of your rear windshield is inset. That guy's also power adjustable, and we'll talk about him up front too. Approaching the back, just like the front, you've got your little backup parking sensors the whole way across. Then you have your red hooks for your towing needs. Down below you have your hitch receiver and then your spare mounted on the bottom. You have the TRD Pro logo all the way across the back, as well as your iForce Max badge to the right. On the handle itself is where you'll find your backup camera. There's a few different ways you can put down your rear tail bed here. First off is reaching underneath. You can just press the button that you find in the handle space itself. Press the button on your key fob. There's a button inside that you'll see on your driver's side. Or if you go to either one of your tail lights, doesn't matter which side, you'll find a little button. Give that guy a press, and he'll come right down for you. Again, we've got the Tacoma logo across the back space here. Taking a look along the inside here, as we said, we have the interior cargo light. On the left-hand side, you'll find some additional goodies hidden behind here. We do have a video covering this guy and what you can find inside and how you can utilize it. Then inside, you've got your tie-down hooks, your D-rings here, as well as your bed rails. And then on the right-hand side, you have an additional power outlet and storage space. And then to bring up your tail again, if you want to, you can reach and lift it upwards. You can press the button on your key fob on the inside, or go to your tail light, press the button there, either side, and now he'll fold himself back upwards. Down below, you have your black TRD double exhaust. Next, let's take a look at the inside. So, inside, first, the upholstery here is the black Softex leatherette. You've got some red stitching for a bit of contrast. From the side, it appears solid, but if you look at it head-on, you'll find this beautiful geometric print that emerges out of it. Then, looking upwards, next to your middle headrest, as well as your passenger headrest, you'll find this little strap. Give this guy a pull, and now you can access the storage space you've got in behind your seats. So you've got your toolkit back here for your spare, and then you have one of your JBL speakers down here. JBL speaker sound system is all throughout this unit, of course. Now, looking forward, what you may have noticed is a little bit unique here is we have this little built-in guy. This is specially for the TRD Pro. This is the suspension kit that is used for the seats. So first off, you can choose to turn this guy on and off. You simply flip it to the right if you want to turn it off, and these seats will stay stagnant. Or if you turn it to the left, as you can see, there's a little bit of an off-road symbol here. This allows you to adjust your seating to your liking. So as you can see, you have different gauges here. You can remove this, and then you can use a pump to perfect this. So what this does is it helps you when you're doing some really rugged off-roading, helps you to keep your seats stable without it rocking too far. So we have two sets of stabilizers, one that helps going back and forth, and one that helps going side to side. This way, you never have to worry about cranking your neck because you went off a little too hard. And of course, if you're not off-roading, you can just turn that little feature off and it'll become stagnant seats again. Do have the TRD Pro logo on the back of there. In the middle, you have your cup holder space, and then you have your chargers down below. And we currently have the Tacoma TRD Pro mats installed in this unit. All the units come with both carpeted and rubber if you prefer it. Lots of storage space inside your door here. More of this red stitching to go along with the seats. You've got your power window control. And then back again to this little dimple. This guy indicates keyless entry, as we said, so if you have the key fob on your person, you can tap your hand in here to lock and unlock your unit. Inside the door, you've got the TRD Pro logo right off the bat. Lots of storage space. You've got your JBL speaker there. You've got this little textured handle. You'll have another matching one right inside the space up front. Of course, you got power windows front, back, window lock, power lock system, side mirror controls. Front driver's seat is electronically adjustable for both the back, front, and the lumbar support. You do have the manual adjustment for the seat itself. Again, we do have these lovely seats, another TRD logo up front on the seat itself, TRD Pro mats down below. Underneath here, you have your power, or not your power trunk, rather, just your hood releases down there. Then you've got your cargo space release. This is for your TRD light bar that we saw up front, so you can give that guy a press and it will turn him on. Then you've got these 3 different aux adapters. This allows you to customize the vehicle to your liking, and instead of having to find some sort of rework to get the electrical integrated, we provide you with these aux outlets, and it does come also with the adjustments for them. We have some videos covering that as well if you're interested in utilizing those features. Then you have your automatic headlamps, traction control, AC 120 volt. This is the power release for your tailgate if you want to bring it up or down. You've got your gas release, your dash brightness, and headlamp leveler. And then on the left-hand side, we also have the little Easter egg. You can look for our video on that guy if you want to learn more. First off, for your steering wheel here, black leather, black stitching, TRD logos there and there, and it matches perfectly with the TRD gear shift. Hop up here and take a look at the more features on the steering wheel. Left-hand side, here's your controls for your dash display. Then you've got your hands-free communication and your volume control. Right-hand side, radio controls on the bottom, adaptive cruise control up top, which of course includes sonar and lane departure. Up top here, you have a little cutout down here. If you look forward right along this space here, you'll find a couple metrics being displayed. Currently we have the parking, you have your sonar for the adaptive cruise, and of course you have the speedometer. This guy is your built-in heads-up display. It allows you to keep an eye on some of your pertinent information without having to take your eyes on and off the road to do so. To the right of that, you'll find this little chasm right now. This is where you would find that JBL portable speaker. We take it out when it's in the showroom just for safe keepings, but you would just press that arrow to pop it in and out. When it's in, it works fully integrated with the rest of the JBL speaker sound system, but you can always take them out, carry them around with you. And if you and another buddy happen to have Tacomas that both have the portable speakers, the JBL speakers will sync up so you can have a little tailgate party without having to turn your vehicle on to run the speaker system. Underneath that, you've got your red TRD push start ignition, and then you have this nice big infotainment display screen. Up top, you're taking a look at your optional navigation. You can choose to connect that through Toyota Connected Services. Under that, audio listening, AM, FM satellite radio. Full Bluetooth connectivity includes Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, and there's optional USB adapters all throughout this unit. Under that, phone connectivity. This is to connect your personal device to the vehicle via Bluetooth. Then you have your trip information, and then all of your general settings. Personal profile, Bluetooth, audio, general, sound, media, vehicle customizing, dealer info, apps, etc. Under that, volume is smack dab in the middle. To the left, you have your trailer brake controls, and then you have all of your climate controls in the middle section. On the left, you have your heated steering wheel controls. You also have 3 variant levels for both cooled and heated seats. So blue for cool, red for heat, driver and front passenger. And then we have the dual climate up front. Currently, we don't have the sync on, which means each side can function independently. But if you do turn on the sync, it will then make sure the whole unit works together in unison. You've got your defrost for your front and rear windshield, as well as side mirrors here. 4-ways controls on the right-hand side. Underneath, you've got a wireless charging pad on the left. Got little bumpers on the side and bottom, which means your phone's not going to go flying out when you're in motion, but you never have to worry about bringing a charger cord unless you really want to. There are adapters on the right-hand side if that is your preference. You then got this lovely storage space all around here. You've got, as we said, that TRD gear shift, parking brakes, 2-wheel 4 high and 4 low controls. You've got your tow haul mode, and then your downhill and MTS. Trailer controls, you've got the surround view, so give that guy a press. Your infotainment will turn to this full surround view look around yourself. You can pause it at any point in time to take a closer look at what's going on, and you can even change your perspective if you want to get higher or lower. Further customization is in the bottom right corner. To get rid of it, you can press the X up top here, or you can just press that little same button again to make it go back. Next to it, you've got the rear diff lock and then your stable bar. Then, looking back from here, you've got your cup holder space here. You've got your console inside, lots of storage in there. Right-hand side, storage compartment goes the whole way across the front. You've got that 3D Toyota logo up front. Lockable glove box down below. Up top on your rear view mirror, 1, 2, and 3 dots are garage door openers. And then right now, of course, you have a normal reflective rear view mirror, but if you flip the switch, It will instead utilize that rear camera. You'll find that guy nestled right between those top rear cargo lights that we saw right off the top here. This guy's really nice to have if you have anything inside of your cab space or even in some of your bed space that's maybe making it a little bit distracting, hard for you to keep an eye on traffic behind you. You can just circumnavigate that problem by flipping this switch, and then you can see behind yourself without distraction. On top of that, you've got your sunglasses compartment, SOS button, overhead lighting controls. You've got the controls for that there moonroof. And on the left, this is how you adjust that middle panel of the rear windshield. Take a look at that guy in action. Press the button in to have him roll down, or slide over rather. Pull the button up to have him slide closed. You can stop at any point along the way to suit your personal preference. Great little feature to have a little extra airflow in your cab space. Thanks again, folks, for coming with us on this full video tour for this Toyota Tacoma TRD Pro Hybrid in the color white. It is located here at Sherwood Park Toyota at 31 Automall Road in Sherwood Park, Alberta. You can also reach us at 780-306-7703. And remember, life is full of choices. Let us be yours.